What is up, guys? So we're here today with another fantastic deck. Today we're gonna talk about, well, Altaria with Miraculous Charm, and well, that deck is quite fun to play. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the more annoying decks that I came up with this month. True, that's just true. And of course, this is the same ability, well, not the same name, but it is, in terms of how it works, the same ability as on the Sigil with their forest camo. So you do prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon Vs, VMAXs, and GX. Of course, the card says Vs, but you know, VMAX are also in there, and deals 60 damage for 1 twin energy. What is really most important part of this Altaria is that this is a stage 1. It's not a stage 2 like the Sigil. Of course, the Sigil could have done a lot more damage, could have sniped the bench. Here, this is, you know, here you can get a lot faster, and that's the power here. Of course, remember, it only prevents damage, so it does not really prevent poison, confusion, anything else. But we'll also be playing, because of that, a Goon squad. The Obstagoon with the Untamed Shout, so you know, 3 damage counter you can put on your opponent's Pokemon, but with the Obstruct attack, so 90 damage, and basics can't do any damage to him. Again, poison, you know, confusion still happens, but not damage. So not only we have something that prevents, you know, Vs, VMAX, and GXs, but now we also have something that prevents basics. So if your opponent is playing, you know, let's say Volcanion, well, he's not going to be able to go through Obstagoon, right? He could have gone through Altaria, but not through Obstagoon. So that is the whole idea here. We got 2 options, 2 great options to stall the game. And what do you want to do? You just want to pass until you win, which is really annoying, not gonna lie. So let's just jump right into card by card here. So as you can see, we have a 3-2 line of Swablu and Altaria from Champion's Path, 1 Crobat, 3-2-2 line of Zigzagoon, Linun, and Obstagoon. I'm choosing this Linun from Champion's Path because of the twin energy that I can attach here and attack for 60. We got also 1 Dedenne, 4 Crushing Ammos, 4 Evolution Instances, 3 Great Balls, 1 Ordinary Rod with 4 Quake Balls, 3 Rare Candies for the Obstagoon, 1 Reset Stamp, and 3 Scoop Up Net. If you want to play 4, or you can play 4, it's all good. Then we got 3 Galarian Mines. Again, you can cut 1 mine to play 1 more Scoop Up, 2 Boss Orders, but also 2 Giovanni's Exile. So I can actually freely play my Crobat, I can play my Dedenne, and then get rid of it thanks to Giovanni's Exile, which is honestly the card that's really growing on me, and you will see it more and more often popping out here on the channel. 2 Monies, 2 Researchers, 2 Sonias, and then we move to 10 energies, which are 3 TCE, so triple acceleration energies. We got 4 twin energies and 3 dark type energies. And because of dark type energy, not only we can attack with Obstagoon, but remember, we can also attack with a Crobat for Venomous Fang, and we can put some poison on our opponent Pokemon, which is really nice. So that is the whole idea of the deck, right? You just want to set it up, Altaria, set up Obstagoon, start attacking, and just stall the game. That's it. So let's move on to the gameplay portion, and let's have some fun with it. Let's go. The card table today. But like, I look at the wall behind, I'm like, oh, you know, it would be cool to have a nice frame with stuff, you know, with like playmat and something. Alright. Maybe he's gonna think I'm playing Eternatus. I'm kinda hoping for that right now. Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I need to finish the board and make sure the top is sealed properly. Yeah. Okay. Okay, for what deck Flap Baby could be? That's not for Florgus Dolls. That's... oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I can show what I have, because I still have to, like, put it on, I mean, I still have to put it on the wall, but I'm just a bit lazy. Yeah, that Marnie is gonna be perfect. Okay, crushing ammo. And password. I mean, I can show you that. I have to move stuff around. So I have prepared something like that. So I've got my champion playmat, and I've got, like, you know, all the stuff here, like all the promos that I've won, you know, all the first places that I got. So that's for me. So that's what I went with, right? So I've had all of my first places, my champion playmat, you know, all of that stuff on the wall. Like, it was supposed to hang here, but then it dropped, so I have to, like, put it again. But also misprinted Zacian is there as well. But, like, you know, you can put a regular playmat and, you know, just, like, put some cards that are valuable to you. Right, because I also have here, like, you know, 2 oversized, you know, with the other cards just next to each other. Yeah, something like that. I think that's gonna look, you know, beautiful. Okay, Obstagoon. Knockout. Pass, there's nothing I can... I mean, I can do stuff, but, like, there's no reason. Because here I have, like, you know, the oversized ones, you know, and just comic book issues on the wall. But right now I wanted to do, like, a whole, you know, series of Doomsday Clock next to each other. But literally, the price of frames right now is so high in IKEA. I'm like, nope. This ain't happening. Sorry. Not, you know, not getting into that. It's like $40 for 12 frames. I'm like, no way. No way. Okay, so he wants to do a max jammer. Okay. So he doesn't even play... Okay. Yeah, he can choose whatever he wants to. Sure, mate. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Boss and pass. I'm just one of those decks that you really just want to stall the game with. And the games can be boring. Hey, Mr. Fresh, hello! How's it going? How are we feeling today? Hope you're doing great, we're doing fantastic. Nope. Now let's get it. Let's do both. I'm doing great, thank you so much for asking. I'm doing really good. Just trying that Altaria deck right now. Yeah, like I'm honestly doing really good. Okay. So he's putting cards back to my deck. That is his strategy, and in the meantime, I'm just passing the turn. So if he wants to, knock out the Dene, be my guest. I have 31 cards, so I can stall the game out. But he can have, a baby attacker somewhere. That just doesn't look like it, So yes, he's gonna keep putting stuff back to my deck. With the Max Jammer. Which means, thanks to him, I will not... this is an Altaria deck, as you can see. So, Vs, Vmaxs and GXs can't do anything to Altaria, which is a super annoying deck. Also, you have an Obstagoon in this deck, so basic Pokemons can't do anything to him if he attacked first. But yeah, like here, I'm fine. He's gonna go and play a lot of stuff. He has no attackers that can harm me. He can knock out the Dene though, right? There's always a possibility of that. I finally got my twin energy, so I can start. No, he's gonna get rid of my twin. Never mind, he's gonna get rid of that energy. So he's putting it back to my deck. So that's gonna be a boring game. That's gonna be a really boring game, but, it is what it is. Yeah, well, I can just keep it, I can maybe get myself to Obstagoon. That's all good. I guess I decided to knock out the Dene. Sure. So yeah, he makes, my deck just being at 30, 31 cards, and I can't play anything. So that's 3. Yeah, let's go. I mean, if he wants to play that way, let's just do it. I can top deck. Those are 3 prize cards here. Yeah, let's go for it. I can get out Altaria because it's not here in this card pile, so it is in the deck. So yeah, so he's just gonna do a drag off, and he's gonna try to switch. And I'm gonna get second Altaria, so... I mean, if you want to, if you redeem that, yeah, sure. Doing drag off. He can knock out the Zigzagoon, and that's it. Like, he's stuck. Yeah, so even though, my opponent's deck is supposed to be, like, the one annoying, I think I'm the annoying person here. Because the thing is, he's not discarding the cards from my hand, just, putting them back to my deck. So, I'm right now at 2 Altarias. Let's just pass the turn. You know what, I can even attack speed for 60. He can confuse me though, so okay, he's doing drag off, and that's it. Yeah, he's gonna mill. I'm not gonna play that Crobat. If he played Mawile or something that can drag this Crobat, oh, that would be a huge problem. But I can just pass. Okay. Yeah, it's at that number of energy, you know, Draining Kiss. There's just not a lot of options. Okay, I can see what I have in my hand, so he's gonna probably, yeah, discard both of them. Sure, I can discard, put them back into my deck. Pass. 10 more turns and we're good. Says if you want to battle, you gotta redeem that battle in the chat. Honestly, just so I get twin energy, you know? Which I didn't. Okay, switch. Alright, so he has now one bench space that he can use. That might be the Dene, that might be something else. Altaria is just evil. Like, the fact that it's a stage 1, like, that makes it that powerful and that more, you know, harmful to your opponents. Like, yeah, it's a stage 1, what are you gonna do about it? And since, you know, he got rid of stuff, so I can just start attacking. So not only, you know, my opponent's just sitting there taking it, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep on pushing, I'm gonna keep on attacking. What else can you do to me? Ah, man. Speed dive. So I have energy on both, yeah. That is precisely what Altaria is born to do, you know? I was born to do. Okay, one more, and that's gonna be a knockout. But I think after that, my opponent is gonna like figure out that they need a different energy. You know, like, I really think so. Okay, 3 more cards. But I mean, I just don't understand why you're taking it. Why you're just going through it, like. Is there a Marnie somewhere? I mean, there might be, you know, so they would be like, the problem is, you know, this is not, yeah, it's just putting back to the deck, it's not discarding. If that would be discarding, oh, it would be just perfect. Okay, knockout. This also shows that this deck, you know, can actually give away a few prize cards just for that, you know, mid game and then late game. Okay, sure. GG. Wow. And just like that, I'm going on the PP break. Oh. Alright, so I'm going second. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Come on. That's peak ROM. Or to hospital. One of two. I think to hospital, actually, and not to do some work. Right. So yes, as I said, really cool looking card table. So what are you gonna have on that table besides, you know, cards? Like, are decks that you're working on, you know, it's gonna be like a display of the collection, or a table, you know, that you're gonna use to play as well? Because I like the purple cloth on it. It looks really nice. But the double-sided, you know, the double-sided playmat would also look good. Okay. Yes, I'm not gonna be playing research. And I know what he's playing, so let's just go Swablu. Oh, nice. I mean, it looks really good, especially, you know, the shelf above when you have like a whole collection. I'm like, oh, that collection is pretty nice. Okay, I can do that. So I'm thinking about dropping that Crobat. You know what? I'm just gonna drop the Dene. I was thinking of putting the play. Ooh. Okay, here. And pass. So I was thinking about, putting the playmat. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Hey Bo, how's it going, mate? Hello, how we doing? That's actually a pretty nice idea. Like, I wish we had, you know, like, we were able to have one room only dedicated to card games, like to games in general, but yeah. The whole thing is all over the place. So, again, those are 1, 2, 3, 4 prize card stops. So my idea is to get to 2 Altarias and just leave it. And wait. I mean, at least in terms of, you know, him drawing cards, he's gonna draw more than I. A small question, guys, so do you keep cards that you don't use at the moment? It depends on the card. So, like, I can tell you myself, I keep them because I'm building decks 5 days a week right here on YouTube channel, so I do kind of have to keep them. Right, so, you know, so I've got that problem. Like, problem, like, if that would be a problem, right? But if there's a card that you don't really need, you can just trade it, you know, there's no need of having it, just, you know, you can just trade it, especially if it's valuable. But sometimes, you know, it's sometimes worth, you know, a bit more to keep them, you know, because you never know what you're gonna play, right? What you're gonna want to play in a year. Like, you know, it's easy to look at it right now. Last year's November set is still a tier 1 right now. right? So what I tend to do is, if you have more than 3 copies of a card, that's when you trade. I think that's the best way of doing that, you know? Okay. Great ball. Nothing, and pass. Hey, you know, no problems. The original base set playmat I have. Yeah, I mean, you can put that on you know, on the wall, like, you know, so it looks nice. Okay, so he's playing Marnie, sure. But also store coins. Right now, start storing some coins, so actually, you know, when the new set drops, you can get those sweet packs out of it. No, nothing. I'm gonna get myself energy. Yeah, I still have twin, okay. Those are 4 prize cards for him. Oh man. Honestly, you know, I would say this: play some verses, get some coins, and the new set just drops in 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks, because November 10th. 8th, no. Yeah, it's around November 10th. So it's better to open in the newest set, right? Just storing some coins. And, you know, if you want to spend money on the game, there are decks that are called arena decks, which are really good, and they will give you all you need to just jump right into standard format. So, yeah. Okay, come on. Just give me twin. Oh, there we go. Finally. They're exactly called... yeah, league decks. I call them arena. Yeah, league decks. There's Pikarom and Reshazad. But also ADP is coming. And they're called Battle Arena decks. No, Battle Arena decks was Kyurem, sorry. No, arena. They are called league decks, and arena league decks. That was in the past. That's the previous name of those. So in the past with Kyurem, like white Kyurem and black Kyurem, I had those are Battle Arena decks. But like if you Google arena decks, it's still gonna show you the new ones. So you can get a code for like a few bucks and just have it online, you know, ready to go. Yeah, the arena are older. Yeah, I mean, like, this is the best product right now. Easily the best product for someone that's coming to the game. Like, in the store, we sold in a week 20 of those. Because people from Magic were coming in, you know, people from other games were like, yeah, you know, I want to play that, you know, I want to have some fun with that. I'm like, cool. Okay, let's play Giovanni so he has less targets. Well, let's go. So yeah, Giovanni, the MVP here. And also, you know, the pre-release events are starting next week, so pre-release kits, you know, all of that stuff also helps, you know, to get into the game a bit more. With, of course, you know, staying safe and all, you know, all the safety measures applied. But yeah, you know, with those decks you have everything you need. Yeah, he still needs one more, I believe. to retreat or switch. I kind of feel bad because I know he's not playing anything. The only card that he is playing that he might have done something to me is Coco, and I don't think he has a Coco at all. Or it's prized. Like, definitely it is a Coco in the deck, but it's either in the deck still, or it's prized, and I think it's prized, actually. So I'm gonna play Marnie. I'm gonna try to get myself second Altaria just in case. So if anything happens, you know, he can't GX to me, he can't do anything. I don't have a second Altaria, I might draw it right now. So it's 13 to 18, speed dive. Yeah, there we go. That's my Altaria. Okay, Eldegoss. Okay, so he's going for Swablu. Fair enough. And the Coco now. So full blitz and energy on Coco if there is energy. That's what I think he's gonna do. Yeah. So Rod. Actually, 1 and 2. I mean, do I want to drop that Crobat? That's a question. Not really. Oh, okay, Birdkeeper. Oh, he's got me. Yeah, he's got me. Oh man. Yeah, that's a conceit. I can't get myself to Obstagoon. I should have done that from the get-go, just going for the Obstagoon instead of Altaria. Well, and there you have it, Altaria, Obstagoon deck, the Goon Squad with Altaria, you know. That is honestly really fun deck to play. I did enjoy that, and I hope you're gonna enjoy that as well. Maybe more than your opponents will. And in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, and down there below, 5% discount any code you purchase on Professor O. Goodbye, gonna have a fantastic rest of the day, and stay safe. Take care, bye.